Hey everybody, Dylan from Noble Records coming at you with another video. It's been crazy here, so I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos. If you've been keeping up a little bit on social media and maybe even on here, you've heard me mention that I was able to secure a retail spot. So I'm opening up a brick and mortar in a week. So it's a week from tomorrow. It's insane. It's harder than I thought it would be, but there's a lot to get ready, a lot to do. Basically, when we got the space, there's a bunch of things about it I didn't like, and the landlord said, you know what, do whatever you want in there. So we knocked down a bunch of walls, and like we've been painting for like a week, so it's just been nuts. But we're about to get everything together. We're about to pull it together. I got a lot of good records. Been searching like crazy, trying to get good stuff for the shop. So I've got a lot of really, really good stuff. I'm really excited about it. So over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been going through my collection and pulling things out left and right, just all kinds of stuff. If I haven't listened to it in the past 6 months, I'm pulling it, and there's a lot of stuff. It's going to be one of those times I'm going to look back and be like, well, I purged everything in 2019, now I got to find it again, you know, like I do. So just to make your minds rest at ease, I'm not getting rid of any of my like really rare psych stuff that I could never get back. But I'm getting rid of like all my, cream and doors and like a bunch of extra Led Zeppelin stuff and maybe some extra Grateful Dead stuff and a bunch of Hendrix stuff I don't really need. It's just like compilations and stuff like that. But so far I've pulled out about 1,000 records from my collection, and I'm probably going to pull out another 1,000. So the collection I have left will be freaking all bangers. But anyways, I'm going on and on and on. I have found some stuff that you're going to want to see, probably, and I've got a lot to show, so I need to go ahead and get at it. So this is the first one. I'm really excited about this. This is one I've been wanting for years, and one that I thought might be impossible to find, but I did it. This is Affinity, and I had a U.S. press, but this is a Vertigo pressing of Affinity. This is a German Vertigo. Germans are a little bit easier to come by than the UKs. The UKs are like $1,000. And these are on up there. They're really expensive, but I got this one for a steal. Seriously, never thought I'd be able to afford one, but I got this. I sold my original US copy, which was really nice. This is a very, very clean copy. But when I sold my US, I almost made as much as I spent on this Vertigo. So I got a really killer deal on this one. Really excited. I mean, if you don't know this album and you're looking for psych to listen to, this is going to knock your socks off. This is a great, great psych album. And the Vertigo pressing. Hello. You might have seen them. I did a few videos ago, like my best eBay finds ever. This is up there at the top of the list. This is Jerusalem, 1972. Black Sabbath-esque. I've talked about this album a lot, and I'm sure if you've seen that video, you already heard me talk about it. This is a record I've been wanting original press of forever, but it's just one of those that's so rare I never thought I'd have one. And someone posted it on eBay for $10. Now I know you guys are like, no way, it did happen, it really did. Actually, there's someone that comments a lot on YouTube videos that has a YouTube channel of their own that I've heard has been going around saying that I'm just making this stuff up for publicity. You know who you are. That is not what's going on. This really happened. It was $10. I can show you a screenshot of the eBay. Actually, just search it on eBay. Past sold listings. There's one that's this original press for $10. You can just look it up for yourself. So, no need to spread negativity. It's just really what happened. Someone came to one of my pop-ups and traded this one in. Left My Blues in San Francisco. Buddy Guy. This is a promo copy. It's not a white label, but it's a promo copy. Really, like, just minty copy of this. Great promo. This is one I've been wanting for a really long time. It's Miles Davis. They're sandwiched in between for shipping. This is the original master recording. Just never see this for a reasonable price, and went ahead and bought this one. It's one of my favorite records ever, so I was glad to get a MoFi of it. A couple Townes Van Zandt things. You guys know how crazy I am about Townes Van Zandt. This one at my window was, this is one I don't really see that much. It's not his best album. This is, I think it's his last album. This is kind of funny and weird. But on this, there's a funny story about the release of this album. There was this hype sticker that was on there. And when you do see him, you never see him with the hype sticker. I never see him with the hype sticker. But the hype sticker says, Townes Van Zandt is the best songwriter in the whole world, and I'll stand on Bob Dylan's coffee table with my cowboy boots and say it. Say that. It's a Steve Earle quote that they put on the hype sticker. Townes did not like that because he respected Bob Dylan a lot, and Townes Van Zandt's response to that was something like, I've met Bob Dylan's security guards and you're not getting anywhere near his coffee table in your cowboy boots. But anyways, that's a whole bunch of like blah, blah, blah. You don't need to know. But for that reason, I wanted one with the hype sticker. I'm not normally anal about that type of thing. I actually didn't have a copy of this at all, and I found this one. This one popped up on eBay with the hype sticker on it for really cheap in the shrink, so I got it, and that's just one. It's weird, I know. It's not really like, I don't know that it's worth more with the hype sticker, but it's just kind of cool for me. This one's the Flying Shoes original press on tomato. I had a reissue of this, like a recent reissue, but got the original press on tomato, so I actually sold mine already. This one is Jason Isbell live from Alabama. I've talked about Jason Isbell a little bit. He's up there with my favorite songwriters who've ever lived. He's phenomenal, just absolutely incredible songwriter, and plays some killer music, and like amazing guitar player. So if you haven't checked out Jason Isbell, check him out. I got this Truth and Janie. I've talked about this a little bit in the past. This is an absolutely incredible group, psychedelic hard rock group. I already had a copy of this, but I was buying a bunch of stuff up for the shop and bought a copy, and this one's actually on red vinyl, which is like a limited edition thing. So I kept this one and sold, and put mine in the shop inventory that has the black vinyl. This is one I've been wanting for a while. This is a Trap Mask replica. This is an original press on straight. Yeah. So it's got the booklet. It's got everything. It's got the original inserts. All that. So just kind of been wanting one. It's one of these albums that's a really an acquired taste. Found one for a really, really, really good price. This is an incredible condition. This is not an album I would recommend because most people, I think, upon their first listen, hate this album, Captain Beefheart, Trap Mask Replica. But it's just one. It's kind of an acquired taste, but I like it. This one, Negro folk songs for young people and Folkways. This is Lead Belly. I collect Folkways records. I think I've mentioned this before, but really quick, the Smithsonian Museum owns Folkway Records, and it's basically an educational label, but it wanted to capture the music of every culture that they could. And so there's a bunch of releases, and they're really hard to find. And spoiler alert, when I was in New York City, I found, I think, like 30. It's crazy. So my Folkways collection is looking pretty good. I don't know that many people collect Folkways, but it's really cool to me. Just recently found another copy of this. This one's going in the shop. Actually, I've been looking for a copy, really wanting to get one to put up on the wall for the first day for the grand opening of the shop, which is, by the way, Saturday. 7 days from tomorrow. So this is Friday night. It's next Saturday. But anyways, been dying for one, and I actually found this one, and I was like, yes! And then the next day, which was yesterday, I found another one. I bought another record collection. I had another one, so I got 2 of these in 2 days. So it's pretty cool. This is not the, this is the airbrush cover. But still, great. This is a reissue. St. Anthony's Fire, F-Y-R-E. This is some really killer fuzz, acid, hard rock. Just absolutely amazing. This is one of the most quintessential in that genre that you gotta have. St. Anthony's Fire. It's amazing. So, moving on, this is a lot of stuff here, but you guys all know and love of Garner over at Fuzzface 45. His old channel was High Octane Revival. But anyways, kind of made contact with him a month or 2 ago, and he was selling off some stuff, and so he kind of sent me a list of some things he had, and I bought a bunch of stuff from him, like maybe 10 records from him. and I was just really happy. He was really nice and upfront and honest, and he has such a good taste for exactly what I like. And so, you know, we've been corresponding this morning. He's like, yeah, I might let some more stuff go. So he sent me another like really long list of stuff. And I just was really busy, and I wanted to listen to everything on the list, but I just didn't have time. And I was like, man, you know, you got really good taste. If you think I like all this stuff, how much for just everything? And we struck up a deal on just the entire list, everything. That's just kind of my style. I always just buy too much stuff. But all this stuff, I don't think I've shown any of this yet, but there's a few that are reissues of just old albums, like, you know, late 60s, early 70s. But a lot of it is like neo-psych, neo-hard rock type stuff. Some of it I've heard of, some of it I've literally never heard, and I still haven't heard any of it yet. But we'll get into it. Light of Darkness, this is an absolutely killer fuzz rock. And you're going to get tired of hearing me say fuzz rock, hard rock, whatever, because that's what all these are. They're all that. But this is just an incredible, just phenomenal record. The original pressings of this go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and it's very, very rare. But it's Light of Darkness, really, really great. This is on Second Battle Records with the, you know, with the dinosaur on it. Love it. But yeah, this one, first time I heard it, I was like, holy moly, it's killer. This one's Ash Can, In From the Cold, another a really, really good psych album. And another one that the original pressings go for hundreds of dollars, but this is a great reissue. But yeah, this is one, I heard it a while back, really liked it, and he had one, so I grabbed it from him. Stack Waddy, I actually don't know a lot about this group, but I have listened to this one, and it is right up my alley. It reminds me a lot of Cactus. Really good fuzz guitar solos, hard rock, just really good stuff. I think this might be live, but I heard it last night, and really, really good. Originally issued in 1971. This is a 2014 reissue, but Stack Waddy, really, really good stuff. Now, this is one I really want. This is called Red Dirt. This is an incredible record on red vinyl. This one originally was issued in 1970. Just another killer hard rock psychedelic album. Just in your face, amazing stuff. Great guitar solos, all that. It's the works. But it's called Red Dirt, and man, it is really good. I've been wanting this one for a super long time, and the original pressings are really expensive. I've just been looking for a good reissue, and he had one, so I jumped at it. Most of the rest of these are like neo psych hard rock. This one, I believe, you guys don't get mad at me if I say this wrong. So this is Cadaver, I believe is how you say it. Abracadaver as the title of this one. If you put this one on, you'll think that you just uncovered a lost early 70s hard rock album. It's just incredible, you know, Black Sabbath-y, but even more nasty, dirty fuzz. Crazy guitar solos. It's really, really good. If you like that type of thing, Cadaver, K-A-D-A, hold on, K-A-D-A-V-A-R, Cadaver. Really good, newer psychedelic hard rock. That same vein, this one's Cadaver, maybe just self-titled. I've not heard this one yet. The other one, I've heard it a number of times. I've been wanting it for a while. This one I've not heard yet, but it was in the batch, so I got it, Cadaver. This one's a little bit of a mouthful. This one's Admiral Sir Cloudsley Shovel. That's what it says right there. But this is called Don't Hear It, Fear It. And all his albums have some sort of bird of prey theme to it. I've listened to like clips of this. It's all in the same vein as you know, King Gizzard and all that stuff. But really good modern neo hard rock. This is another one. See the bird. This one's called Check 'Em Before You Wreck 'Em. Great title. But yeah, so grab that one up. This one's another one called Keep It Greasy. So you got the bird there. I think this one's on purple vinyl. but you know what purple looks like, so I don't really need to pull it out, but you know what, why not? Purple vinyl. So yeah. Admiral Sir Cloudsley Shovel. This one's Graveyard. I've heard Graveyard. I've not heard this album. Pretty crazy, and I think this is self-titled. But yeah, I listened to some clips. I like them, so I grabbed that. Here's another Graveyard called Hissingen Blues. Don't know. You guys are gonna probably like just berate me in the comments about my stupidity and just inability to pronounce things. This is called Lights Out Graveyard. Another one in that same vein. Monster Truck. Here's another Monster Truck. Curiosity. Old Man's Will. It's another one. This one's on red vinyl, but you know what the color red looks like probably. Red Fang, Murder in the Mountains. With a name like that, how could you not want it? Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. Bloodlust. Just look at it. Mind Control by Uncle Acid. Tin House, which this is actually an older one. This is originally 1971. Tin House. It's another, I think it's like a hard rock, blues rock type of thing. And then Utopia. And this is not Todd Rundgren's Utopia. This is different. So, yeah, it covers some blues classics and stuff like that. So, this is A Karma reissue of Utopia. But anyways, thought I'd show you guys that stuff. Just with a lot going on, I'm going to try to stay as active as I can on the YouTubes. And I'm going to probably, well no, definitely going to post a video of like how we got the shop ready and everything that we had to do and all that stuff. Because there's really not a whole lot of resources for people out there wanting to start record stores. I don't know why. But anyways, figuring some of it out. Just kind of trial and error, and some of it I've got good friends like Matt Sands. Big shout out to you, bud. He's helped me out with a lot of questions that I've had, and a couple other people. And also just want to thank, he doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything, but good friend Thad, who let me come over to his house and buy records yesterday. Really, really super nice guy. Gave me a great deal on a bunch of records for the shop. We got about 300 records from him, Velvet Underground, Pink Floyd, The Clash, just killer stuff. Really, really needed that for the shop, and I really appreciate it, man. You went above and beyond, and I'm going to send you a t-shirt. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you like the video, subscribe. Oh, also, I went to New York City last weekend. It was great. Me and my friend Jacob went, and we interviewed a couple of record store owners, Too Many Records on YouTube, and my friend Christian Benner, which you might have saw his video. I posted a video of his like record room, but I actually did a really good interview with him as well. Those videos are coming very soon to YouTube and my podcast, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys next time.